Hey guys, welcome back to Yellow Hill. It's Skibitth and today you are watching episode number 7. I want to say 7 part 1, but I don't want to jinx it, so we shall see if there will be a part 2 this week or not. Nonetheless, today you're gonna see how things expanded or extended in Yellow Hill. We have new investments, new things that we built, and I will be starting with the timelapse because I'm developing a new, well, I'm not developing a new city because you already know about Bergburg, but I am kinda preparing Bergburg for investments. So to be able to do so, we need to do some proper builds for the city. And what I mean, in my opinion, the infrastructure is very important. So as you can see here, this is the big and the main entrance to the city, and I have to change it. It was a T-type intersection with traffic lights and was pretty bad. Actually, to be very honest with you, even after it will be fixed and the traffic will still be bad, and you will see why, because inside there we have a bad intersection. But hey, everything at its own time, right? So today we are I am tackling right now both entrances to and exits to the city. Again, probably in 2 weeks we will have this city done and ready for investments. What I'm trying to achieve over here, it's a simple type of intersection. I don't know if it has a name or not, but I don't want anyone to give way. I don't want anyone to stop, or even the worst case scenario to have traffic lights like before. So we have a bridge in front of it actually, but the cars can exit the city easily either to the right side or to the left side without having to be to give way or to be, I don't know, interrupted by any other reasons, God knows what. Maybe this type of so-called type of entrance to the city from one of the sides, it's not like you are used to it. Probably it should have been done from the other direction, but I had my reasons and I wanted to keep it like a loop there, like that. I even took the dimensions with the tracks as always to see if we will have issues with the bridges or to the roads that are how do you call it? No, not bridges, elevated roads, sorry, to the elevated roads, so trucks will not hit those elevated roads. Again, the cars should have been coming from the other direction where I made that loop over there, but I made it for different purposes, and you know what, I love the way it looks. Then I've continued with these, of course, with the road or the line works for this. Plus now, as you can see and as you know exactly, we have the possibility to turn all those markings into proper islands, and I'm turning this into a grass island in between there, so cars will not go on the or to overlay or to overlap the other lane, so things will be kind of clear. I'm adding some extra fences here and there to make it look more realistic and better, let's say. Sound barriers as well, and I will be finishing this job or this work by adding some rocks or cliffs actually at the base of this footbridge, because I don't like how it looks now, so I had to do something. And I was thinking like maybe it's, you know, I don't want to say carved, it's carved in stone or carved in the rock there. And I will also add over here some retaining walls. I don't want to have a simple bridge like it should be with some pillars. I don't know, I went with the idea of having like a retaining wall as well to make it look a bit different in some cases. Probably this type of bridge is more expensive, but hey, we have money, we afford to do so. Good. This is the cliff work that I was telling you about, and for those who are interested, these are cliffs are not on the workshop, guys. These are owned by actually and passed to me by Not Done Yet, who has also a Patreon account, and he's sharing them there. Now we are jumping to the other entrance exit into the city over here. I'm doing a proper line work over here to have things look pretty good, and to be able to continue with a boulevard, because this is going to be a big boulevard, a long one that take cars into the city and outside the city. I will show you and talk more about these plans and whatnot only after the time lapse, to be easier, guys, for you to also understand it. Now here you see that I'm adding some manually traffic lights manually, and that's because these are the UK roads and I haven't subscribed to the props as well. And for the reason why I haven't subscribed for props is because they have all these roads have lots of props that I don't like, I don't need, and not I don't like, I don't think they fit. They have a different lines and different markings on the intersections, and I don't want those. So there is no traffic light, even though that these boulevards over here will need and have a traffic light, and they will be completely functioning. So I just add those manually just for the looks, because we were, as I said, missing them. Now over here we have a bakery and a food factory or something like that. I'm adding them because we need more goods, guys, and beside the fact that we need more goods, I found it pretty interesting. This is a industrial area as well on for Bergburg over here. This industrial area will be bigger eventually, and things will look, you know, more or differently in the future, especially when we will have a new mayor that will have to, you know, take his own decisions and maybe can change stuff or the way I do things now in Bergburg. So who knows, maybe he will want to build residential areas over here next to the industrial areas as well. But anyways, so I just wanted to make and go with some extra industrial zones. Sometimes most of the times I'm also using the vanilla buildings because they actually functioning properly and they providing goods. As I said, and for those who don't know yet, I'm playing this game by the book. This series is by the book, like trying to make things work properly. Now this bridge is right next to the intersection that you just saw. It just crosses a river. So I had to do it like that because I liked it, and it's like a double road boulevard. Yes, I know I could have added a simple double lane boulevard, but I didn't want to. So sue me. No, don't sue me. Anyways, kidding. So yeah, guys, for those who are interested, for those who are new to the series, this Yellow Hill series is based on some extra ideas. My patrons can be also investors in Yellow Hill. They can have their own companies, businesses, and they can invest and develop the area as they please, and they can also become a mayor eventually. So if you want to be part of this, you have to check out my description of the video and also the first the first comment that I usually leave. You'll find there the website for Yellow Hill as well, where you can find more information. Or you can just join the Discord server, my Discord server, and ask us anything or ask me anything there, because I'm just free to help you with any type of information. Yeah, so this is the last part of the time lapse because we are doing over here. I'm going to link this with the how is it called? County road. Yes, with a county road. So this will be like a secondary road linkage, and this will be transformed into a one lane road that you see right now. That's because the other two, the other big ones, will not be needed anymore. I will see how we will change this in the future when this area will develop somehow. So time for the overview, guys. Let's see what we built during the time lapse. Let's see it from a closer perspective, and then let's see the updates for what our investors did in the past week. Today I want to show you what we built or they built in Ternat area and in zone 1. And for St. Peter I will keep it because if you do remember, we had here a project for everyone who wanted to ship in, let's say, with a build and send the export to me to make a contest. So I will have to be honest, so I will show you everything that we did in St. Peter together with this park in the next episode, not in today's episode. So because I was still waiting, and I'm still waiting for some exports for this park. The deadline didn't pass yet. Good. So let's talk about Bergburg a tiny bit more, because Bergburg is the biggest city we will have on this map, and this city, it's going to be added very, very soon. That's why, as I said also in the time lapse, that's why we started by doing a build over here, and one of them is of course this intersection. So as you remember, I was saying we are working on two particular entrances and exits to the city, and the only one we have so far, beside the train of course. So this is the first one, and then we worked on this intersection and this road that goes and is linked to a county road, a smaller one. This is a national road over here, so this is the big and the main entrance. Yes, the traffic is quite bad, I know, but that's trust me, it is done, I don't want to say on purpose, but it's something I don't want to fix. It's my legacy for the next mayor of Bergburg. This is where he has to invest some really good money on these projects, on fixing the issues over here. Yeah, the issue is not actually standing on the roundabout, which kinda is bad there, but hey, it is what it is. Let's leave the next mayor of Bergburg fix it. So this is the, let's have a closer look at this intersection over here. I've made clearly how these have to work, all these roads. So we have this one comes from the highway over here. The second one that comes from this direction, the cars have to go like this. I know usually it should have been from this direction and into here, but I really didn't want to have that road either on top of this one, on top of the national road, or under it and also above this one, for many reasons. But you know what, let's keep it as it is. This national road is going to be linked at some time properly with this highway. For now it's not linked, so most of the cars are coming from this direction. Then and the reason why I went for some retaining was, well, I can't say it's a particular reason. I honestly didn't want to leave it open. On this side it's still open, I haven't yet closed it, but I thought it will look more interesting and better with a retaining wall as well, even though it's not the purpose of the retaining wall, because it's not retaining anything. There are not rocks or whatever, or dirt, but it's just for the looks. Then over here, this is where it's linked on this side, and the road is kinda yet it is actually used by cars. This is the old one, the same road that goes to St. Peter now. And this is the intersection that I was doing some extra work over here. We have this, it's a food factory or whatever, but let's keep it as an industrial one. This is a bakery, so let's just think of this as this is the industrial part, this industrial side of Bergburg for now. We shall see what other plans the next mayor will have, but so far that's the industrial one. Now let's talk about a tiny bit about St. Peter and Bergburg. They are being linked, well, before they were linked through a very long road. Now it is a bit shorter and they can get through this way. But in the future, maybe the mayor of St. Peter will actually invest some money together with the governor of Yellow Hill, which is me, and make a a highway exit entrance from over here, which will be actually pretty good because cars will go both into Bergburg and St. Peter. So yeah, or maybe we can actually make both mayors work at the same project, and maybe also me. We shall see. But that's a good point and idea, if you ask me. I'm not gonna tell you more about Bergburg, but what I can tell you is that we can actually, we are doing on the Discord, we are doing a very small contest. Well, maybe not contest, but we need, and we are looking for a coat of arms for Bergburg. As you know, we have one for for St. Peter, for St. Peter and for 𝗙𝗏𝗏 as well. And we are looking for our one for Bergburg. And the only thing I'm gonna show it to you is this castle over here, which and we found already a name for it, and that's let me see if I can pronounce it correctly, 𝗏𝗏𝗥𝗘𝗏𝗧. So it's like it's how should I say this? Falcon is what's the name? Eagle, right? So yeah, maybe the coat of arms can actually get that one. And as soon as we have few entrances for the coat of arms, we will make a poll and see which one is the best and which one can be used for Bergburg. Cool. Now over here, let's talk about what was done previously in 𝗙𝗏𝗏 and the surroundings of 𝗙𝗏𝗏. And I'm gonna start by looking at this particular area. Over here we have a stable, a horse farm, and on the left side is a horse riding school. Both are for the same company and owner, 𝗏𝗘𝗦𝗢𝗥𝗣𝗏 and his company 𝗏𝗡𝗏 Music World. We also have a billboard over here called League Fencing School. At a point, all farms from May, as soon as we hit May and we have the master file done, we are still working on it, all farms will need one truck from distribution centers. But we have a plan for that as well, more to be announced soon. So yes, we have this built over here. Next to it, we have the first rapeseed field together with 4 silos. These are being owned by Fred Ullman or with his company 𝗙𝗘𝗦𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍. This is the first one in Yellow Hill so far, and if he goes further with this investment, he can also have a facility to transform this into biodiesel or something like that. Good. Not far from there, we have another business, which is this one, and belongs to Harinder and his company 𝗥𝗘𝗏𝗏 Group. This is a dairy mill that processes the milk from the cows and makes some cheese, some good cheese over there. And next to it, it's a butchery, which I showed last time, if I'm not mistaken. Right here, we have a covered sports field, a covered public pool, and an event hall. All three belong to the same person, Nolan and his company. And these businesses have the income for these businesses are being pooled depending by the number of people living in the village. For now, each of them are they have like almost 10k per business, so in total there is only 30k, not much. But eventually, if this village will be bigger and will be transformed into a town, who knows, maybe the income will be much better. Now over here we have the bus depot. Last time I was telling you about the first bus line we have in 𝗙𝗏𝗏. This is the owner is 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 and his company 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 Global Investments Group. We have a truck leaving this place. So we have only electrical buses over here, so pure eco, right? Green energy. And this bus depot is here because actually the first line was built after he got the okay from the mayor of 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. So the bus leaves from here, from the in front of the train station, goes through the village like this, goes to this road called Adel Street, which is not asphalted, not yet. We will have a project for it in a bit. The first two stops over here on both sides, it's in front of the Yellow Hill Hospitality Investments residential area. From here goes over here, and we have two more stations, one for each side. And then from here the bus goes like this, and right outside of 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, it stops in front of the flour mill and the vineyard over here, takes more people, and then goes like this, bam bam bam, and like this into the city, and stops in front of the town hall in St. Peter. So it's an internal bus line, but also external bus line. And if we look over here and we find the yellow line, we see that 29 residents and 70 tourists are taking the bus. But well, now it's not like that. Every time I was looking at the buses, they were almost full every single time. Now they don't seem to be full for some reasons, even though there are 91 people waiting here, 32 more here, and so on. So Leonard, in case you're watching this, I think you should supply the bus line with at least one more bus. Plus, we can actually have a nice income. You can have a nice income. We have almost 50 tourists per week, which means like, or multiplied by 4 right now, it's 200 people per month taking the bus. So I have to do the calculations to see exactly how much you are winning from this. Good. One more thing, let me see on my list if I missed something. Rapeseed flour shop, dairy mills, horse schools. Okay. The other business we have it in zone 1. These ones, the oil tanks. These belong to 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. The same person having this global reserves company having these two oil extractors. So it's extracting the oil from there and just put them in these reserves over here. And as soon as we will have a refinery, these will be refined and have a better income. So these are just some large oil tanks, which are necessary but not mandatory for oil tanks or oil refinery, but they just give you some extra income if you have more storage, right? Good. So this was in zone 1. In zone 2 over here, we have these 3 parcels of lands, which were put out there for auction, and all 3 were won by the same person, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 and his company Global Reserves. He won them, he paid less than 100k, way much less, like 90 something probably. And because he decided after all to plant trees, now he has an income of 105k for all 3. So it's 35k per plot of land. Actually, anyone can do this if someone has a plot of land and doesn't have anything there. He can plant trees, and then he can get a nice income from the governor of Yellow Hill. Good. Now I want to show you something else over here. Outside the skirts of 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 and 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 surroundings, we have few more companies. These ones are actually not owned by someone, a patron of mine. These are more let's say artificial intelligence companies. I did them because we need more goods. So we have a cow farm, a dairy mill, a pig farm, a slaughterhouse, a lumber mill, and some places to cut the trees. Because if we look on the map, you'll see that we have lots of places requesting goods. So the entire map actually is kind of hungry of having goods. The reason, well, it is simple. We don't have plenty of places to produce goods, so I had a few more. Eventually these will be for sale and whatnot, but all in all, we are kind of on the let's say road of making more goods in Yellow Hill. So let's hope more investors will participate or more people will invest in factories and farms to get more goods, right? Maybe, who knows, the governor of Yellow Hill will give something extra also to give an incentive to companies to invest in these factories. Now I want to show you something. The first project owned by Dylan for this episode, I mean, not the first project ever, is this road. So this road over here is a dirt road, and he wants to asphalt this one to transform it in a simple one-way road, two ways road, right? Simple one. And we are waiting for a company, construction company, to send the bids for it to see who will own this project. And the cost for this road is 200k. It's not much, but let's see the price that each company will give, and then we will see which company will win it from the mayorship. Then the second project, this one is the biggest one done by Dylan, the mayor of 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, is this particular area. I know I said that if we look over here, this is 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, this is the 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 surroundings, and I told that as a governor of Yellow Hill, I will give to 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 this part, only this small part over here. I will incorporate it into 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 in case it will be transformed into a town, so it will be more than 5k population. But I had an agreement with Dylan, and I said, okay, you can build anything in this little forest over here, which is not a forest anymore. And he invested it and made some residential buildings, some offices, and some new commercial areas. This over here is for sale. This is something that a company can buy, or can buy from Dylan, from the mayor, for a certain price. And this one can be used as a headquarter or an office or whatever. Just ping me if you are interested before buying it. And if the business is not on the business list, then we can find a solution for that. We can add it. Then this building, it will be kept for the mayor only for now. Then these buildings are residential buildings. You can find them on the sale page. These are for sale, and we have also a few commercial businesses, like at the ground level. They are also for sale in case you want to invest here and there. So if you are interested, go check the website page to see what's for sale and how much the mayor is asking for them. And I guess that's it about these new two projects made by mayor of 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. We are at episode 7. In the next episode, number 8, we will have elections for St. Peter. That's why I wanted to keep more things for St. Peter in the next episode. So in St. Peter we will have elections. So next time I will open the elections and everyone can participate, and in episode 9 we will find out who is the new mayor of St. Peter. Now guys, this is it. Thank you so much for watching this episode as well. Go check the website for more information, and let me know what you think in the comments. I will try to keep changing the way I'm doing the episodes. I want to find a solution to make them more interactive, and that's why I included first of all the time lapses, and I have to do the updates, of course, for the investors and investments, but I want to do a bit more for our beloved investors. So I will try to find a solution to show these more into more and make them more interactive for both investors and you guys that are watching this and following the Yellow Hill series. But guys, if you are new and you want to subscribe to my channel, be free to do so. And if you want to leave comments and hit the like button in case you did enjoy this, please don't be ashamed to do so. Never. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time in the next episode. Till then, take care, and I salute you.